So this is difference quotient. Question for you. Are you inclined to just kind of vomit this whole thing out all at once? Or would you want to organize f of x plus h, f of x separately and then put it back together?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Okay, so you want to do f of x plus h. Okay, that's 7.
Times x plus h quantity squared minus 3 times x plus h
Sure.
plus 21. And then you can subtract it from the bracket. You just open up a bracket and then rewrite
Right.
7x squared minus 3x plus 21.
Okay, let's expand this first though.
Yeah.
Let's distribute and everything. So x plus h squared, x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Now, I just skip straight to that, but if necessary, you can go over here while nobody's looking and figure that out. Minus, I'm going to go ahead and distribute 3x minus 3h plus 21. All right. 7x squared plus 14xh plus 7h squared minus 3x minus 3h plus 21. Now, let's organize the minus f of x. So, minus f of x minus 7x squared minus 3x plus 21. Okay. Distribute the negative. Now, the way that I've written it perhaps is convenient because now what we have to do is take this line and this line and add them because I've already distributed the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This goes away. This goes away. This goes away.
Yep.
If you're doing it right, you should have sort of a bunch of cancellation.
Exactly. And then what you
So now I'm just going to isolate what's worth keeping.
Yes. And you can factor out an h.
Aha, okay. And so you're ahead of me on this. I can go ahead and factor out an h. I'm going to say it and then I'll write it next. But skipping to the answer.
That will cancel with the h and the denominator.
Exactly. This h will go away.
That one will go away.
This h will go away.
And then one
this squared
exactly.
will go away. Okay, so let's write that out just for posterity's sake. So we could, I'm going to write this out, whoops, not in yellow. That would be ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and write the whole thing. 7x squared plus 14xh plus 7h squared minus 3x minus 3h plus 21. Now I'm going to incorporate this. Minus 7x squared plus 3x minus 21. All of that, I like to write this. That's how the pros do it. They don't draw a huge fraction bar.
Yes.
And divide by h.
I don't know. I like it that way, though.
I'm going to go through the same canceling exercise. Right?
Yes.
So we're left with
you could say.
Be careful to drag this negative in front of the 3h down to the next step.
Yeah, exactly.
It's real easy to forget that sort of thing. So 14xh plus 7h squared minus 3h.
Yes, all over h.
All over h. So we could write that. You can think of factoring an h out of the numerator, or you can think of canceling an h out
you
of
can
each
just,
term, whatever,
yeah,
right?
cross out the h at the bottom. And
Sure. So we'll write it like this. And then, of course, those go away. And
that is your final
the
answer.
final answer in purple.
Woohoo!
All right. So this is really about being attentive to not slipping and falling.
Exactly.
I see this spot being
The most dangerous spot.
taking this negative 3x and making sure the negative comes along for the ride. That is a huge place to be careful. Another place to be careful is, of course, going from the negative on the outside of the brackets. So we have brackets here.
Yeah, distributing the negative.
Right. Or I did the same thing when I did it the second time through. Okay. Another spot to be careful is, if I'm plugging in x plus h, I've got to take care to plug it in every single time. If that makes sense. I've seen people plug in x plus h here being the squared part, because that's kind of like the hard part, and everybody's expecting that. And then they brain freeze, and they just put 3x here.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So this whole type of problem is about sustaining focus from beginning to end. And there we go.